you guys, sorry, I want to record this for Shreya. You guys are gonna have a really tiny, small quiz. It's gonna have 3 topics on it, okay? So a little Thursday quiz instead of a bigger test. It's gonna have the stuff that was on the do now, the quadratic formula, and what's the other thing? The graphs. So graphs, quadratic formula, and the stuff we did on the do nows. That's all that's gonna be on there. Sound good? I need to write that quiz. Write quiz formula sheet. Making a to-do list. Be here till 5:30 tonight. Working on my stuff. Good thing I have coffee. Got done. So the key thing is these have an equal sign. So you have to, the very first step is to get everything to the same side. I like to move everything to the left because it's just really easy to remember that you guys are probably too young for this, but that Beyonce song that's like, to the left, to the left, woo, to the left, to the left. So you can just think of that song. So that's how you can do. So anybody got any ideas on how we could get the 5x over to the other side? Good. Oh, and I want to tell you this. We got to make sure that it's set up like that. So it has to be the, oh shoot, I did backwards. My bad, cross that out. No whiteout necessary. We need to make sure it's set up ax squared, bx, and c. It has to be in that order. So that's the first step. So if I move that 5x over and it becomes a negative, where do you think it's going to go? In the middle. Just a 0. It's really strange. Focus that. Here we go. I'm so glad I had the little lamp on this projector. I stole Miss Chelsea's, and yeah, just in between steps, just gonna take a little bite. Hopefully Shreya can't hear my chewing, but yeah, that's a lot of jelly in there. Okay, everything to the left. Anybody lost on why 5x is in the middle? I'll follow your order. And I know it says plus b, but it could be whatever it is. So if it's a minus, put a minus. If it's a -1, just put, -1. Okay.
So we have our A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now we just plug them in.
Yep. That's it. I don't know why I draw that line that long, but that's okay. Actually, I might need that white out. Should I white out that line a little? No, it's fine. It's cool. I don't need it. So we're going to plug it in. We're going to get some highlighters going because you know how I do. Oh, you aren't started? I was waiting till my pen to dry. Did you plug in the X's or just the numbers? X's too? X's? Oh, she just beating me to the punch. Yeah, you're doing great. I'm just highlighting still. I'm catching up. No, you're good. I'm over here. I'm like, okay, so what number did you plug in and where did you plug it in? And does the highlighting totally throw you guys off, or is that okay?
No, because it's a negative there, and then you have the -1, so it's positive.
When you plug it in, it's up to you. You can do that step in your head if you want, but most people like write it out first. I'm not going to take points off if you go right to the positive.
Plus.
Good. Yep. You want to use those parentheses, right? Okay. So you guys see how A has a little 6 with it? So we're gonna take a 6 and plug it in for A. And C is a,
Over times 6. I wrote it up first. I don't know if I
this whole part, do this whole part in your calculator. As long as you type it right, it'll do it all for you. So if you take your calculator out and put parentheses, -5, etc., etc. If you plug this whole thing in your calculator, just make sure this is a subtraction right here. Go ahead and practice plugging that in your calculator and see what you get. And we'll make sure we all get the same number. I'll make sure y'all, do y'all have a calculator you can use? You good? I'll make sure you got it plugged in right. Yeah, just show me that you know how to plug it in your calculator. Just that part under the square root. Just this part right here. Let me highlight it. You know me and the highlighters. It's just right here. I want you to plug that whole thing in your calculator. You might not be able to do the square root sign, but I would just do all the stuff that's underneath it. Let me know if it doesn't work out, or just show me. That's okay. After you are plugged in. Oh, talk about right there. Might be my checker to make sure that we're the same number. No, you don't got it. You got the fierce Gatorade. That always helps. That's one of my favorite flavors. You okay? Awakens out of slumber. I think that. Maybe just let him talk you and then let him talk next. Seems real tight. You got 46, 47?
It's 49.
Oh, okay, good. I think it's gonna have a square root, so that's okay. All right, that's what I'm talking
The
about.
square root is.
Did you guys plug it in? Plug it in. You get your notes down? When you get your notes down, you try it. CJ, just a little bit. Did you get, oh, okay, 49. Okay, good. Did you get 4?
Boy, for this bit.
Oh, you just want to make sure you got it right?
Yeah.
You want to make sure you got it. Oh, all right, that's what I'm talking. You guys are real good at calculators. That's what I am. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's 7. Okay, yeah, so take the square root of 49, you guys. That's good. You guys all got 49? You get 49?
How do we do the square root?
That.
Just a second, button.
Good job, guys. Ruben, I didn't check. Did you get 49? Okay. So I don't have a lot of space here, as usual. Per usual, Miss Amanda ran out of space. Sorry. If you want, you could work on to the next number 2. If you like, you could just cross out number 2 and work on that problem instead. So I'm going to use a little index card to write it, but you can write on the back of your worksheet or something. So someone was asking about how they take the square root. So you're going to hit this button right here. You guys see my calculator okay? You're going to hit this. Oh, it's not on, my bad. You're going to hit the second button and then the X squared button. Thanks for that reminder. Things always work a little better when they're on, right? Just a little bit. So then you're going to type your number in there. You're going to hit enter. Did you guys get 7? Did you guys get 7 for it? Everyone got 7? That's what I got. 2 times 6, anybody got that on the bottom?
I got 7.
Oh, you got 7 for the square root? Okay. Do you guys just want to like cross it out and put a 7, or should I go to the next line and put the 7? What do you think? I know, I was looking at you and I said, you guys, how about like Ruben, Jade, Mac? Oh my gosh, you're getting loud. I'll try to, I'm too mask costume definitely here. Do you guys want me to cross it out and put a 7 or just keep it 49? Just keep it 49 for now? Okay.
Can I answer us?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll put this on your desk when you get back.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. What's -1 times -5? Anybody got that? Because that's a 5, not a 3. Anybody? 5? 5? And then 2 times 6 is 12. We're almost done. You guys are doing great. So what do you think you have to do now that you've got this 49 here? How do you think? Oh, wait, did we already do that step? And we said it was 7. Thumbs up if you got 7 for the square root of 49. Thumbs down if your calculator gave you a weird number. I'm gonna come check. Yours did? Okay, I'm gonna come look at it. So make sure you hit, first of all, the on button. Oh, don't put the 5 in front of that. Just do the 49 part. So it's second x squared and then 49, enter. Yeah, you guys can write on to the second problem if you don't have a lot of space. Want it on there? Yeah, I can move it up. That's fine. That was a tight spot for me. There it is. That's good. It gives me a chance to check on you guys. Make sure you know how to do square root. You know how to do square root in the calculator? So you hit this button and this button. And then 49. I feel like that's a, there you go. So you're going to rewrite yours as 5 plus 7 equals 12. Are you guys doing that first one? That way we can go square in the calculator. Yep, it'll look better. She's got it right so far. Good, right? Right. Square root of 49. Yeah, so you'll try 5 plus or minus 7. Yeah, that plus is with a plus with a minus underneath of it. Yep. And you'll have 2 answers. One, you're going to do 5 plus 7 divided by 12. And one, you're going to do 5 minus 7. Yep, you'll have 2 answers instead of the x intercepts. Yes, that's the first one. And the other one, you do 5 minus 7. That one might turn out a bunch. That's okay. Sure when you do 5 minus 7, you get that? Yeah, now. Yeah, so I think it ends up being next from what I recall. That was perfect. Oh, you did that. Five plus 35. Yes, you're right. Yep. You can leave it as a fraction if you prefer.
I just did that.
like you got it. I know some of you guys are moving on to the next one, but I want to make sure those of you are comfortable. All right, so what's the square root of 49, guys? 7, okay. So at the end, all you have to do is find your 2 answers. So see this thing in the middle? Do you guys know what that little thing means? Perfect. Good job, Ashley.
So don't you have to do the equation positively and do it again negatively?
Perfect. Good job. Somebody must have taught you guys this. Was it Mr. George?
Yeah.
That guy's awesome. I like him. You guys know when I left math teaching the first time, he was my sub. And then I recommended him because he's so awesome. And he got the job when I left for a couple years. Isn't that cool? I'm really glad that it worked out. So what do you get for the first one? Is that divide for you? Or do we just leave it 12 over 12? What do you guys think? 12 divided by 12. Does that work out? Mhm. Great work. Very good, Ashley. You got it. What about the bottom one?
2 over 12.
Like that? And you could leave it or you could divide it.
That could be a negative.
Oh, I think it is a negative because 5 minus 7 is negative, right? Yeah. You could make it,
Well, I put the negative in front of the.
oh, in front of the whole fraction. Yeah. You could also make it negative 1 over 6 because it technically does reduce. You guys know there's a button in your calculator that reduces fractions. It's the ABC button. It's underneath the peanut butter and jelly. Just kidding. The PRB button. I thought it was peanut butter and jelly. This is what I just ate, but it's a PRB button. So if you type -2 and that button and a 12, it'll reduce it for you. I'll take either answer though. So those are kind of like the main steps of quadratic formula, like get it equal to 0, plug it into your equation, and then you kind of just solve and get your 2 answers.